Hello everyone and welcome back to Thoughts on the Track. Today we're going to be chatting about a very unique track indeed, Squeaky-Clean Sprint. This is a new track in the wave, so could it meet the high standard of Yoshi Island and Sky High Sundae tracks? Well, the short answer is yes. It's another one of those tracks that was put in tour right after, but the small batch of Nitro tracks that have been in these waves show that Nintendo's Mario Kart track ideas are more unique than ever. I want to start right away by doing my track comparison though, because I was thinking when playing this, what could possibly compare to a track that's in a bathroom? There's nothing like that, but the closest possible thing would be this game's remake of GBA Ribbon Road. Considering that it also takes place in a house's room, in this case a kid's bedroom, and both have this playful vibe about them with tons of detail in the background. So yeah, GBA Ribbon Road is the closest thing we've seen to this rather one-of-a-kind track idea. Let's start with talking about the track design, and there's a lot of different places you drive through. It starts out in the bathroom sink and sends you through the drain. There's a half-pipe section as well, and there's generally a lot of water rolling around as this is a bathroom. Then there's the gliding section over a literal toilet, which is followed by another gliding section if you take the higher path towards the end. There's plenty more interesting aspects of this track that we'll discuss more as we get into its fantastic artwork. However, it should be noted that you drive around bath bombs as obstacle, and there's also that section in the drain where you can sort of take a mushroom shortcut through that wedding ring. But if you don't have any speed boosts, it's best to go around it. I'd say that drain section is where you face the more difficult part of the track to go out of bounds in terms of that, but most of the track is pretty easy in terms of its difficulty level. Where Squeaky-Clean Sprint truly shines is its eye-catching artwork. There's so many colorful popping bathroom-related items that find their way around the track. Whether it be soap bars, a rubber ducky, toothpaste, you'll find them all on this track. I already mentioned how I thought the wedding ring was a great touch, although I don't know what programmer at Nintendo is accidentally flushing their ring down the drain. Maybe that's some sort of inside joke. And of course there's the fact that you can glide over a frickin' toilet leading to a path full of towels underneath if you choose the underneath path. And when I gave a shout out to the inner tube Goomba in Daisy Cruiser, well now I have to give one to the one that is absolutely chilling in the sink. Dude, I wish I had that level of relaxation that he has. But in all seriousness, there is probably a bunch of visuals that I have missed. And this track's beauty comes from the fact that it is simply special and something we haven't seen before. I remember back in 2016 when I was a wee middle school Waluigi, thinking of track ideas for Mario Kart 9, a track that 7 years later still hasn't come yet, or a game that hasn't come yet 7 years later. Anyway, one of my favorite track ideas was taking place in a supermarket just because it's something different. And a bathroom? Now that's something different too. Room change. Now when talking about Squeaky-Clean Sprint's music, there's only one word I can think of: whimsical. It's a very happy tune, not the catchiest, but upbeat in the sense that it's very happy and relaxed. It sounds weird to say, but not really when you consider the environment. It sort of sounds like the theme to taking a bath. That's why it reminds me a lot of the Rubber Ducky song that Ernie sings in Sesame Street. There's a sort of kazoo sounding instrument in both songs that simply add to their whimsical nature. It's also a very jazzy song, and about 35 seconds in, it really kicks into a higher gear from its relaxed start. It's another great aspect of this track. So what are my overall ratings on Squeaky-Clean Sprint? As you might be able to tell, quite high. When it comes to the track artwork, it's somewhere between Yoshi's Island and Sky High Sundae. Both are fantastic, and it lives up to the excellent standard set by those new tracks. One clever commenter even noted that they ported a track from Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. And yeah, it really does look like that, doesn't it? But in any case, the track design also gets a favorable rating from me, as the different twists, turns, and glides complement the wonderful artwork. The music isn't quite as great, as I think these Booster Course past tracks have honestly lacked songs that just straight up slap. However, the bright whimsical nature certainly fits the theme. So overall, track design gets a 9 out of 10, track artwork gets a perfect 10 out of 10, and the music is an 8 out of 10, for an overall rating of 9 out of 10. One of the best tracks in this wave. So what are your thoughts on Squeaky-Clean Sprint? Do you think it's one of the best tracks in this wave? Or do you have a bit of a hot take and think perhaps that it's overrated? Let me know what you think in the comments, and next weekend I should be back for Tour Los Angeles Laps. Bye bye.